Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam M coming back to you once again. This time I'm going to go over to CNN politics. And apparently, the House has passed a bill that could lead the U.S. to the ban of TikTok. I will list all of the article writers in the description, okay? It says the House passed legislation that could ban TikTok in the U.S. unless the app parts ways with its Chinese parent company, ByteDance. It's a major challenge to one of the world's most popular social media platforms, used by 170 million Americans. If enacted, the bill, which passed on the bipartisan of 352 to 65 vote, would give TikTok about 5 months to separate from ByteDance, or app stores in the U.S. would be banned from hosting it on their platforms. It's not yet clear the fate of the measure will be in the Senate. Lawmakers supportive of the bill have argued TikTok possesses a national security threat because the Chinese government could use intelligence laws against ByteDance, forcing it to hand over data of U.S. app users. TikTok blasted the House vote and urged the Senate to consider the facts. China's foreign ministry responded angrily ahead of the vote, calling it an act of bullying. Okay? It goes on to continue to say the U.S. House of Representatives voted Wednesday, basically a nationwide ban on TikTok. So who voted on the bill? The House voted 352 to 65, with 50 Democrats and 15 Republicans voting in opposition. In a rare show of bipartisanship, the measure advanced unanimously out of the powerful House Energy and Conference Committee, and the President Joe Biden has said he would sign the bill if it reaches his desk, or if it makes his desk. Man, this is crazy. This is so crazy. It goes on to say, lawmakers supportive of the bill have argued, to be honest with you, is it really a threat to national security, given that it's currently in the past have been multiple, and I do mean multiple, lawsuits against companies that are U.S., nationwide, that have had data breaches or have been hacked or have used software that wasn't manufactured or produced in the United States. Information is going to get passed regardless. When you look at it and then break it down in its entirety, is it because it, may pose a national security risk? Yes, that is a possibility. However, you have to factor in that every platform, every company poses a national security risk due to whether it be hacking, as an example, or, something inside, the company, their practices, given, so to say that, it's bullying is not out the scope. To be fair, if you're looking at both sides, yes, it will pose national security. But every time that you log onto your phone, your PC, laptop, etc., when you exchange information, when you give an opinion, it's an exchange of information that could or could not be used as a threat to national security. There have been cases where people have made threats, as an example, to law enforcement, FBI, CIA, you name it, they done did it. and people were caught and arrested, and some of these people were United States. So I mean, it's just like ridiculous. Banning TikTok is not going to stop the exchange of information, and I think that's where I'm at with it. And to be honest, I am on TikTok. I have been on TikTok. I don't get on TikTok as much nowadays, but I can say personally that I have benefited from TikTok. But who hasn't? Whether it be you get information on how to do things easier, or what products to try, what celebrities that you follow on other platforms, life coaching. It's a wealth of information on TikTok, regardless if people see it in a negative way or a positive way. Yes, every platform does have its section of toxicity, whether it be YouTube, Twitter, formerly known as Twitter X, or Instagram. Any platform can have the potential to bring hurtful and harmful things, and it's also active lawsuits with those platforms as well, as far as the effect that it may have on teens and young impressionable people. So why are you really going hard to ban TikTok? China has always, through the years, it has been sort of like a love-hate relationship. However, I mean, if that's the case, you should get rid of all the platforms. I mean, keep it fair. I mean, I'm just saying it's a lot of other things that's going on that people don't need to be. I just see distraction. Distraction. Instead of dealing with the real actual stuff that needs to be taken care of. Of course, national security. I'm not saying that that's not important. However, they tend to lean on things like this and other things that have a nationwide impact, as opposed as the things that the people really are experiencing here in the United States every day. People are experiencing immigration. People are experiencing housing issues. People are experiencing homeless issues. People are like, if they put like half of the energy that they have for banning TikTok into finding out a way to have sustainable housing for homeless people, rehabilitation of homes so that they will not have to sleep on the street, and have it's a whole wealth of different things that could possibly be at the top of the list instead of TikTok. I'm not saying that it's not relevant. However, it's a lot going on, So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I went on a kind of a little rant, but, let me know what you guys think. I think personally I have benefited from TikTok as well as Instagram and any other platform mentioned in my, in my video. I've benefited from life tips, life coaching, healing, spirituality, just the difference of opinions from people all around the world. If they ban TikTok, who's to say that one day they might not turn on any of the other platforms that are, widely used in the United States. And then it becomes a point to, are we actually going for censorship when this is, quote unquote, the land of the free, home of the brave, First Amendment, things like that, that you have to go down that road. If you start at TikTok, when does it stop? But I don't know, you guys. You tell me. You let me know. Drop down in the comment section, as we always do. It's a lot in this article. I'm definitely going to drop the link for this article and everything in there. It's just some people, should take notice of. But come chop it up with me. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will get with you in the next one.